Alrighty, are we live? We should be live. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me just make sure that we are indeed live. Mute myself. How are we all doing tonight? Because, oh good God. Dude. So originally I was going to do this mobile stream just as like a, kind of just let everybody know what's happening with the channel and what I'm planning on doing, because I've been moving a lot of stuff around. I got some new content I'm coming up with, and I'm still working on the documentary and everything, right? And a friend of mine brought this to my attention, and I thought this was absolutely insane. So I'll pull up the Discord chat in a moment, but while we're doing that, give me a second so that way I can make sure that we are live and I can see the chat, because my phone's not letting me see the chat for some reason. Yeah, me. Can't see the chat. There we go. I can see the chat now. We're good. Alrighty, so let's talk about this crazy politician that apparently wanted to allegedly murder his his opponent and his family. Holy crap. That's insane. That is oh my God, man. Look, I'm not saying, look, I get animosity towards an opponent, right? Because you're like, no, I don't want this asshole to win, right? I don't want this guy winning at all for any reason. Like, I want to win because obviously I want to be the guy in office running everything and blah, blah, and all that wonderful nonsense, right? But holy Jesus, Batman, this isn't just a little bad. This isn't like really bad. This is, oh my. Oh my. Just, again, look. Yeah, I understand that politics is like a cutthroat thing that everybody, for the most part, is pretty much out for themselves, right? That's the idea. That's the way it's supposed to work. But when you want to murder your opponent, when you get to the point that you want to murder your opponent, not only do you want to murder your opponent, but you want to murder their family as well. Like, that's when you know you lost it. You've lost the plot, mate. You lost the plot. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I don't understand. I'm going to read the messages in a moment. I'm just sharing the stream around with some of my friends so you can come watch. Because I want people to watch and see this. I had some Wi-Fi issues earlier, and I was just working on it. Hopefully it's fixed now, but I'm not going to attempt to do a normal stream just yet. I'm going to wait for the Wi-Fi to kind of get the router to kind of get good and warmed up, and then I'll probably tomorrow night or Tuesday night I'll come back with the Tim's Cast. I've been mostly streaming over on Kick lately, in case anybody on YouTube's wondering why I haven't really been streaming lately. I've just on YouTube is because I've been on Kick. Because for me, Kick's been more stable. Well, it's ready to time, so let's see. A friend of mine was saying, you know what's funny? He's talking about killing, but most likely he isn't ready to die himself. In my opinion, people who aren't ready to die and haven't accepted death have no right to take life. I agree with my friend, because that's absolutely freaking insane. So let's go ahead and read these messages. I've got some of them as the thumbnail, but we're going to try not to dox the friend of mine, but we're going to flip the camera over now. That camera, yep, that one right there. And let's read it together, shall we? If I can get my camera to focus. There we go. It's come on, buddy. Come on. There you go. That's better. So it reads, let me just make it full screen. That'll make it even easier for you guys. And then, boop. Right here. There we go. That's good. It goes, apparently the guy's name is Jay, according to the messages, right? It goes, they say nice things about everyone, Law. And then Jay replies back, if those guys die before me, I would go to their funerals to piss on their graves. Send them a wash and something. What the fuck is a wash? What the fuck is a wash and something? Can someone explain to me what the hell that is? And then the person replying back to him was James Jones. Then he goes, 3 people, 2 bullets. Gilbert, Hitler, and Hitler. I guess it's supposed to be Hitler. And then Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew when 2 worst people you know. I think that's supposed to be Hitler. Now I'm thinking about that. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Hitler. Let's see, the worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time. Oh my God, his English sucks. I'm sorry, but your English is garbage. You need to fix this, mate. This is not. Yeah, this don't work for me, brother. So then the person says, Jay, please stop. He goes, Law, okay. Yeah, everybody, have a good night. It really bothers me when you talk about hurting people or wishing death upon them. Yeah, it fucking should. And then this is the person in question that allegedly sent it. Gerald Charles Courtney James Jones, born on March 14th of 1989, is an American politician and attorney who served as the member of the Virginia House Delegates for the 89th District from 2018 to 2022. As a member... I've had a pretty good night so far. Just been really busy. Hey, Avocado, hope you're doing well. I appreciate it. I appreciate any likes, shares, subscribes. Consider following me on Kick as well. Consider donating to me. I would appreciate that. Well, let's see. He is a member of the Democratic Party. He is a nominee for the Attorney General election in 2025 and will face Republican current Jason. Oh, good God. Don't let this guy run at all, period. He should not be allowed to run. And so this is the one I used for the thumbnail. Well, I appreciate you subscribing. Look, you don't have to donate. If you want to and you can, then I appreciate it. If you cannot donate to me, don't feel bad about that. Unlike DSP or Review Tech USA, I do not demand people to donate to me. I do not demand it whatsoever. It's just appreciated. I'm just reminding people if they want to support my channel financially, they can. They have options. They don't have to. I don't demand anybody to do anything like that. In the description, so there's going to be 3 dots. Let me turn to the front camera. So, on the live stream you're watching, above me should be 3 dots. The 3 dots should, the 3 dots above you should open up the description. In the description is the links to donate to my Streamlabs, which goes to my PayPal, or you can join the Patreon. That's also above. I can also drop the links into the chat if you guys want. But, like I said, I appreciate you subscribing. Like I said, there's no need to feel like you need to donate. There's no need to feel like you need to donate at all, period. No need to. If you want to, I appreciate it. If you can't, I appreciate you coming along, watching the video, subscribing and everything. Give me a second, I'll drop the link. But I want to read the messages first. Let me read these messages, because I showed you guys. So, the person continuing on is going, you weren't simply asking questions and you know it. I feel like there's some text messages missing. If you know me on Discord, hit me up. Because I don't just randomly give people moderationship without knowing them personally. So if you're somebody that I know, hit me up on Discord, and then we'll talk about that. Let's see. What is it? You go, because I feel like, again, there's some messages missing. I wasn't attacking you. I was trying to understand your logic. The person goes, you weren't trying to understand. You were talking about hopping Jennifer Gilbert's children would die. Hoping. Jennifer, Jesus Christ, hoping the children would die. What the fuck? Fuck's wrong with people? He goes, yes, I've told you this before. Only when people feel pain personally do they move on politically. That is fucked. That is so incredibly fucked up that you would want to murder somebody's children just because the person that, again, this is going back to like the Charlie Kirk kind of situation, where it's like you're just fucking murdering. Really? I was watching this YouTube video, and I'm gonna talk about it on the Tim's Cast. This woman went on TikTok and said that all of Charlie Kirk's family needed to be murdered because she watched a 60-second TikTok of everything he's ever said out of context. That had no reason to be said. Like, they just, picked things and randomly put it together to make it seem like he was horrible, even though everything was out of context and could be easily disproven. She just believed the video without doing no research and demanded that the children be brutally murdered, demanded that his wife be brutally murdered, demanded that his grandparents be brutally murdered. Because, really? Really? And then she got pissed off and claimed that she wasn't pissed off on Instagram when her TikTok got banned. She's like, I don't care how many accounts you get banned and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to keep speaking the truth. Ma'am, you lied. And then you're demanding that the people be killed. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with these fucking people? I don't understand. That is insane that they would want to murder these innocent people. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Can someone explain to me what is wrong with these fucking people? Because I'm mind blown at the fact that they would want to go so far as to murder their political opponent's family. Not just you know what? Because again, this is the thing, right? I understand not liking your political opponent. Okay, you don't have to like your political opponent. You don't have to. Nobody has to like anybody in that aspect. But to want to go so far as to want to murder their family and piss on their graves, that is a level of disgusting behavior that should be addressed. He should not be allowed to run, period. Nobody should vote for this guy. Assuming that these text messages are true. Now, assuming they are true. I don't know if they are. I haven't fully verified them, and that's kind of why I'm looking into it a little bit. But assuming these text messages are true, holy Jesus, this man should not be allowed to run, period, ever, under any circumstances. Never. Because he's not fit to be in office. He's really not fit. A mentally ill man like that is not fit to be in office. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat or independent or whatever. If you are murderous like that, if you have that kind of anger and rage where you want to kill somebody, not only just kill your political opponent, but kill his family or her family or their family, whichever pronoun they go by, you shouldn't be running for office, period. I will stand my ground on that one. You should not be allowed to run for office. Because you're a danger. You are a danger to society. You are a danger to the people you claim you want to serve. So as far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't be allowed to run. People like that should not be allowed to run. And it's sickening to me that people like that would want to run. I'm not at a loss for words, folks. I'm just at a loss for words because I don't understand why anybody would want to murder an innocent. I don't understand anymore. I don't get these people anymore. I don't get them anymore. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me anymore. I'm at a loss for words, folks. I'm at a loss for words. Like I said, I'm going to pull up the link real quick because you guys wanted a link to donate. So let me go pull up that link real quick so you guys can. Let me log in. That one's it, and that one's it, and then I gotta go, and I gotta find that stupid code again. This is what I get for turning on two-factor authentication, but I'm not showing you guys because obviously I'm not that level stupid. Like I know some people are. Ugh. And in case you wonder why I'm not wearing like any of my regular t-shirts, it's because it's really hot down here right now. It is like stupidly hot down here. So I'm just let's see, remember this, remember that. Okay, cool. Will it load? Thank you. Alright, so let me just go to here. Grab. Nope. There you go. And if anybody wants to donate, there you go. There's the link. Click there. It'll take you to the donation page. So let's shut that down. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I was gonna pull them up, right? Jay Jones. Let's look more into this, shall we? Because now I really want to know. Let's see, Politico, New York Post. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, you know what? New York Post. Let's go with this one. Usually they're pretty good. So, in accordance with the New York Post, and let me just grab the link to it so you guys can read with me here. So, this is from the New York Post. It reads, Virginia Beach Dems back Virginia AG nominee Jay Jones despite violent text messages about Republicans, as Gail Spanberger refuses to disavow. Why am I not surprised, to say the least? Washington Democrats are shamelessly standing by the party's scandal-scrammed Attorney General nominee for Virginia, James Jones, after vile text messages surfaced of him fantasizing about then Republican State House Speaker Todd Gilbert being assassinated. Virginia Beach Dems insisted Jones will serve with integrity and accountability. Accountability. He's really going to serve with accountability, even though he said he wanted to murder them and his kids. And he wanted to piss on their graves. No, not just on their graves. He wanted to piss on their caskets. So he wanted to go into the funeral home and piss on the bodies while the funeral service is underway. Yeah. If I was in Virginia, I would not vote for this guy. And anybody who's in Virginia that might be watching right now, don't vote for this guy. Do not vote for this guy. It's a bad idea. Bad idea, Jose. Bad idea. So, let's see. And then Global Matter nominee Albert Spanberger has refused to disavow him, despite the sickening text messages where Jones fantasized about Gilbert getting 2 bullets to the head and calling his young children little fascists. Wow. Recent press may have spotlighted past mistakes. Virginia Beach Democrats declaring a statement. Wow. We say let those without sin cast the first stone. Oh, my God. You can piss off with that statement. Cast the first stone. Oh, you can piss off with that biblical fucking statement. Fuck you with that one. They're trying to justify the fact this guy is fantasizing about murdering innocent children and pissing on their bodies while they're in the funeral home, while the funeral's procession. While the funeral's happening, while the service is happening, he wants to run in there and just piss on the corpses. No, you can fuck off with that cast the first stone bullshit. Because these are the same assholes who said that Charlie Kirk was going to do that to a bunch of Democrats. And look what happened to Charlie Kirk. This idiot's trying to get another innocent man killed. Look, I'm not a big fan of Republicans for the most part. I'm just going to be honest. Even though, if you look me up, I'm registered as Republican. I only registered there because that was what was open at the time. I don't necessarily vote Republican just because I'm registered. It's just what I was allowed to choose. So, before you take it as I'm defending Republicans, no, I'm not defending Republicans. I am defending the idea of not voting this guy in office. Because clearly, he's a nut job. He's insane. And he does not need to be there. Period. Ever. Under any fucking circumstances. So, I'm just, no thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good when it comes to that. It goes, James Jones is taking accountability and apologizing and showing he's committed to serving with the This is a quote from him, by the way. It goes, James Jones has taken responsibility, apologized, and showed that he's committed to serving with integrity and accountability that his public record has already shows. Virginians deserve a leader who learns, grows, and stands for everyday people, and Jay is that leader. Bullshit. Jones has been in a nail-biting race against conservative incumbent Jason Morris, according to most polling. On Friday, the National Review published a bombshell story about a multitude of disturbing messages Jones has sent back in 2022. Three people, 2 bullets. One of the most violent texts sent at 8 a.m. on August 8th, 2022, subsequently obtained by the Post, reads Gilbert, Hitter, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Jones continued, spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time. Wow. I read that earlier, but it's fucking wow. That's horrifying. This is fucking horrifying. Again, I posted the link there if you want to read the post for yourselves. Let's see, and then so the tweet from this person. Let's see if I can get it to go full screen here. I hate the advertisement. Can I not do that? Oh, there's more. Oh God. So let's swap the camera around, shall we? So that way you guys can see what I'm talking about here. This violent, disgusting rhetoric targeted an elected official and his children are beyond disqualifying. James Jones said that Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head and then hoped his children would die. Read those words again. This is no gosh, I'm sorry here. Jones didn't have the morality or the character to drop out of this race, and his running mates, Allred Spangenberger, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name, and every elected Democrat in Virginia don't have the courage to call on him to step away from this campaign in disgrace. I'm not surprised, but apparently there's more. That must be the individuals, and that's the text message right there. So, yeah, not surprised. I'm just not even remotely surprised anymore at this point in my life. Just not even remotely. The text first reported by National Review on Friday was sent by Jones. Again, I already read that. Let's see. Republican House Delegate Kerry Conner, was on the receiving end. So Kerry was the one that was receiving. It was on the receiving end of those text messages and wrote back, Jay, please stop. Jones was previously a member of the Virginia House of Delegates, having served from 2018 through January 2032. Quote, it really bothers me when you talk about hurting people and wishing death upon them, end quote, she continued. Jones began the text exchange whining about the, quote, glowing troubles, end quote, from Republicans that centrist Democrat Joe Johnson Jr., a former state legislator who died days earlier, was receiving. Come on, man. Really? Man, this guy gets tributes and you fucking whine about it? Really? Oh, my God. Wow. Just wow. Quote, those died. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because then he goes, quote, those guys died before me. Jones declared, I will go to their funerals and to piss on their graves, end quote. Send them out awash in something. Oh, God, that's... The more I read, the text messages again, the worse it just gets. The worse it's holy crap, this man's insane. Just holy shit, this man's absolutely insane. He needs fucking help. He really fucking needs help. Jones then further dug in and held a call with Kerry, cruelly fantasizing that the former state house speaker's wife could watch her children die to change Gilbert's views. An actual review reported, Jesus Christ, this man is not... Why is he even running for office? Why the fuck is he being allowed to run for office? Fuck's wrong with people? She goes, you weren't trying to understand. Kerry texted back while reportedly hanging up. You were talking about hoping to see Jennifer's children die. Good Lord, it's horrifying. Jones fired back, yes, I've told you this before. Only when people feel pain personally do they move on policy. Do they move on policy. I'm assuming what he meant to say was only then do they get the policy rolling, like they actually get policy to help people in office, like put on the rule books or the law books. Oh my God. Oh, this makes me want to pull my hair out. I can't believe we're letting people like this run for office. I cannot believe we are allowing people like this. Well, this again... It's not even like a Democrat thing anymore. This is just people are insane. This is insane. Why? And the more I'm reading this article, the worse it's getting. The worse it's just getting. I'm just like horrified. So what the hell is wrong with this person? Quote, I do think Todd and Jennifer are evil, with a question mark, and that they're breeding fascists, question mark. Yes, Jones went on. Oh my God. Lock this man up in prison and throw away the key. Lock this man up in prison and throw away the key. And no, I'm not saying that because he's black. I'm saying because he's absolutely fucking insane and needs to be locked up in a mental ward for the rest of his miserable life. Initially, Jones refused to apologize for disturbing the text messages and blast his rival, Jason, for dropping smears against him. Oh, dropping smears. This man fucking threatening to murder an innocent family. And he has the gall to say that he's getting smeared and slandered. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Didn't claim to have contacted Gilbert and his wife to apologize for his quote-unquote grave mistake. Oh, grave... Oh, that couldn't have been even... Oh. Fucking bold choice of words. God. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these fucking people? What is wrong with these fucking people? What is wrong with these people? Why? Just why? Why? Just why? Didn't claim to... Let's see. Oh, yeah, he already did that. And now, here's a quote from him. Again, you can read the article. It's in the chat. Quote, I take full responsibility for my actions, and I want to issue my deepest apologies to Speaker Gilbert and his family. Reading back those words make me sick to my stomach. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed and sorry. End quote. Jones said in a subsequent statement. Oh, yeah, You're only sorry because you got so much fucking backlash from everybody except for your fucking Democrat mates that are running with you because they're desperate to get in office. So they're just going to do anything if it means getting in office, which is fucking even more depressing that they're not making you take accountability for your actions and telling you, fuck you, you need to step down. We can't run with you because obviously you're not going to judge with impartialness and fairness. You're just going to fucking think, well, because he voted Republican, that means he totally murdered that innocent guy, even though he didn't murder him at all. He's a totally innocent man. There's no actual evidence to prove he murdered him, but because he's Republican, the electric chair to you. Oh, you're a Democrat, even though you totally murdered your wife that was pregnant? It's perfectly fine because you're a Democrat. You're free to go. Like, that's clearly what he's thinking. Because why else would he send those kind of messages? It's very clear this man is not okay to run for office. He should not be allowed to run for office. this is horrible and this is insane. Let's see. Spangenberger denounced Jones' text before declining the call on him to drop out of the race. Let's see. Many other top Democrats in Virginia have refrained from calling on Jones to exit the race. His violent text messages surfaced as conservatives continue to reel from the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and the country grapples with the rising political violence. Quote, after learning of these comments earlier today, I spoke frankly with Jay about my disgust with what he said and texted Spangenberger said in a statement. Quote, I've made it clear to Jay that he must fully take responsibility for his words. What I have also made clear is that as a candidate and the next governor of our Commonwealth, I will always condemn violent language in our policies. Well, at least why somebody's fucking going, hey, motherfucker, you need to take some responsibility. Let's see, is there any other articles? I'm going to look to see if there's some other articles that might be talking about. Oh, this is a day ago. Oh, my God. 2 days ago. Let's see, CNN also, even though they're extremely liberal, let me go ahead and let's take a look at their article. Let's see what they say. Because we looked at it like a more right-leaning policy side. So let's take a look at what CNN has to say. Again, posting the article so you guys can read it for yourselves. Written by Eva McKinn. I forgot to say the other person's name, but to the person who wrote the New York Post one, did a phenomenal job keeping it very real and very to the point. So let's see what Eve has to say. Virginia's Democratic candidate for Attorney General James Jones is facing widespread criticism for text messages he sent in 2022 suggesting a colleague should be shot. In a private exchange between Jones and Republican Virginia Democrat Kerry, Jones griped about how then Republican Speaker of the House of Delegates, Todd Gilbert, was paying tribute to a former moderate Democrat lawmaker who died, according to screenshots of text messages obtained by CNN. Obviously, we already read the text messages. We don't need to go to that. It was the 3 people, 2 bullets statement. The text was in part referring to Gilbert and 2 other dictators. Okay, so it is supposed to be Hitler and I'm not sure who Pol Pot is. Let me go see real quick. Who's Pol... Oh, let me put it. Who is Pol Pot? Because I'm not sure who that guy is. I know Hitler... Okay, here we go. Pol Pot... Oh, China, of course. Why am I not surprised? Born Salusar on May 25th of 1925. Passed away on April 15th of 1998. Was a Cambodian political revolutionary and dictator who ruled in the communist state of the Democratic Kepulita. I may be pronouncing that wrong. From 1975 until he was overthrown in 1979. During his reign, his administration oversaw mass atrocities, and he was widely believed to be one of the most brutal despots in modern world history. Oh, good God. Okay, yeah, so he basically killed committed a bunch of Cambodian genocide, murdering innocent people. Okay, so that's who he is. That makes more sense. But I would have thought he would have picked like someone like Joseph Stalin or... I'm surprised they didn't say Vladimir Putin. I'm legitimately surprised that wasn't a name that popped up. That's interesting. But he spelled Hitler wrong. If I'm not mistaken, he spelled Hitler wrong. The National Review first reported the news and reported that Jones tried to call Kerry after she objected to his language. He went on to say in the text message that Gilbert and his wife were breeding little fascists in reference to Gilbert's children. The Review reported. In a statement to CNN, and Jones apologized to Gilbert and voiced regret for the text messages. We already read the statement where he said he was ashamed and sorry. Let's see, here we go. Now, this is... apparently this is the full statement, so I'll read the full thing right here. Oh no, this is from someone else. I've reached I've reached out to speak to Gilbert to apologize to him directly, his wife Jennifer, and their children. I cannot take back what I said. I can only take full accountability and offer my sincere apology. Virginians deserve honest leaders who admit when they are wrong and own up to their mistakes. This was a grave mistake, and I will work every day to prove to the people of Virginia that I will fight for them as an Attorney General. Jones' statement reads, he rescinded those apologies and he reiterated those apologies, in a local television interview with WIC, and told the outlet he would remain in the contest. Kerry condemned Jones' messages in a statement to CNN on Saturday. Quote, what he said was not just disturbing but disqualifying for anyone who wants to seek public office. Jay Jones wished violence on the children of a colleague and talked about shooting Todd Gilbert. Is disgusting and unbecoming of any public official. Collier said. Jones was objecting to the tributes of the deceased former state legislator Joe Johnson Jr., who was a longtime moderate Democrat, the review reported. Jones was no longer a member of the Virginia House of Delegates at the time of the messages. The Republican Attorneys General Association is calling for Jones to drop out of the race amongst incumbent Republican Attorney General Jason Maurice, and create a website called JamesJonesText.com with screenshots of the messages and a host of top state Republicans, including Governor Glenn Youngskin and Lieutenant Governor Wilson Ury Sanders, who was running for governor. Both denounced Jay Jones. He's also facing intense criticism over the text message from fellow Democrats. So finally, his fellow Democrats are finally criticizing him for it. In a late night social media post, Democratic U.S. Senator Mark Warner wrote in part, quote, the comments attributed to Jay Jones are appalling, unacceptable, and inconsistent with the person I have known, end quote. And the Democratic nominee for governor, Algerd Spanberger, also distancing herself from Jones in a statement that reads in part, quote, after learning of these comments earlier today, I spoke frankly to Jay about my disgust with what he said and texted. I made it clear to Jay that he must fully take responsibility for his words, end quote, she said. There is a heightened sensitivity towards the language that leans to political violence in the wake of the brutal assassination of the Republican activist Charlie Kirk and the politically motivated execution of Democratic Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark Hortman, in their home earlier this year. Yeah, that was a fucking tragic death. Those people right there that I just named off did not deserve to fucking die. This political violence has gotta stop. It has to fucking stop. We gotta stop with this political violence. It fucking needs to stop. Polling inside a tight race before the text messages surfaced. Jones lead Jason Mars by 6 points, 51% to his 45%, along likely voters. According to polling from Washington Post and Scholar School, that's not statistically significant since the poll had margin of error plus of minus of 3.4% points. Early voting for Virginia statewide races in November is underway. I really hope nobody fucking vote for Jay Jones. Nobody should be voting. Nobody in the right mind with a good conscience could possibly vote for this guy. Seriously. Even if I was a stone cold, let's say I was a stone cold Democrat, right? Which I'm not. I'm a moderate person, I'm a moderate Republican, but let's say I was for the sake of argument, let's say I was a stone cold Democrat. I refuse to ever vote any Republican. I despise every Republican that gets in office. I still would not vote for this guy because he's clearly shown he's not mentally well. He's not capable of going to office to be an attorney general because he wants to fucking murder innocent people and piss on their graves. He wants innocent people murdered and he wants to piss on their graves. And we're all just supposed to sit there and be okay with that. Who the hell wants to be okay with that? Who in their right fucking mind would ever think that it's a good idea? Who the fuck thinks it would be okay to murder somebody like that? Can someone explain to me why you would want to like why you would be okay, why anyone should be okay with murdering somebody like that? Can I just like can someone explain that to me? Because I would love a good explanation, because I don't have a good explanation. I have no fucking clue why anybody would be okay with this. With any of these messages, with any of these texts, with any of this. He wants to murder innocent people. Again, holy Jesus, Batman. Oh my God, I'm just at a loss for words, folks. I really am. Because I don't know what to say. Because, like, what can I say? Legitimately, what can I fucking say? Any more than what I've said so far. Because reading all of this just makes me go, holy Jesus, Batman, this man's insane. Just insane. This is insane. And the fact that the guy is being allowed to get away with it is what's even more insane. Oh man, I don't know what this world's coming to. I'm just mortified at this point, because the guy wants to murder wants to see innocent people murdered, and well, apparently it's just supposed to be okay with it. We all apparently want to be okay with it, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know, man. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. This is a level of insanity that I don't understand why anyone's tolerating. Can someone explain to me why this is okay? I would love a great explanation, because I can't find one. I don't think I ever will find one, honestly. I'm just... Oh, man. Oh, good Lord. I'm just... what do you guys think? Let me know. Just let me know in the comment section. Let me know, because I'm kind of at a loss for words at the moment. I'm at a total loss for words. What in the hell could possibly motivate you to want to murder an innocent man? To want to end an innocent life like that? To want somebody to literally hate somebody so bad that you don't just... Okay, here we go. Yeah, I lost connection for a moment. My apologies. Like I said, because I was going to talk about it. A heavy storm had blown through not too long ago and took out my Wi-Fi, and that was real fucking fun, because I actually planned on doing the Tim's Cast tonight. And this probably would have been the fucking headliner right here. I would have just changed everything on a moment's notice, because holy Jesus, this was insane. This is insane. Oh, just... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ on a motorbike, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. So, I was going to let you guys know I'm streaming mostly on Kick now. That's where you can find me. So I'm going to pull it up real quick so you guys can go follow me over there. Make sure you follow me. Consider helping me out. Like I said before, you don't have to donate to me if you can't. Do not feel like you have to. But donations are always appreciated. And maybe if I click the right thing and not accidentally back out of the screen. There we go. There you go, AJ. Now you're doing it. Now we're doing it right. There we go. Come on, mate. There you go. There we go. So go follow me over on Kick. Like I said, that's where you can find me. I'm also doing a Borderlands stream over there of bandit weapons only. So the object of it is that I'm playing the Gunzerker and I'm only allowed to use bandit weapons and bandit grenades. I'm not allowed to use any other weapons, any other grenade mods. Only bandit stuff. Which is like one of the worst weapons to get because they eat a ton of ammunition and they don't do a lot of damage. So that way it's fair and balanced out and it's hard to do. Now that I think about it, I should have went with Hyperion, but Hyperion doesn't have assault rifles. That's why I didn't pick Hyperion. Because originally it was going to be a Jacobs only, but Jacobs is really high powered, and even though it's fast as you can pull the trigger, I probably could modify it to where like I could just click the trigger and it fires like 15 times in a row. So I wanted something challenging, and so I thought this was like the best challenge. It's bandit weapons only, and I'm not allowed to use any other weapons or mods. I'm allowed to use whatever shield I want and whatever mod for my ability mod, and I'm allowed to use the E-Tech Radiant Technology BS nonsense that they offer. I'm allowed to have that mod as well. So basically I'm allowed to mod the character as far as defensively and a little bit of special abilities, but I'm not allowed to use any other weaponry. If I fail that, then I'm still looking for a funny punishment. So if you guys want to dish some out in the comment section, let me know. I'll take some screenshots and write some stuff down. Like, I've asked a couple of guys to give me some ideas as well of like because if I accidentally use any other weapon, right? I accidentally use any other weapon but a bandit weapon, I have to do some kind of punishment. And so that way it keeps it entertaining, keeps it fresh while I'm talking about whatever and playing Borderlands 2, because I'm a really big fan of Borderlands. I grew up on the Borderlands franchise. This is partially in celebration of Borderlands 4 coming out, also because apparently Borderlands 4 sucks. I've heard nothing but horror stories about Borderlands 4. I don't know if it's true. I've just heard about it. So take it with a grain of salt. I heard that the game can't do above 30 frames a second, even with a 5090 at 4K with ultra settings. Now, I suppose that's kind of fair, but on the same token, that's a fucking 5090. That's like a $3,000 graphics card. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of whatever, right? But it's really disturbing when like you got like the lower end cards, like the 5070, 4070 cards like that, and you can't play 1440p. You have to play 1080p at 30 frames a second to get decent graphics and to get the game to not stutter every 5 seconds. And then like what was that? I was watching PlayStation 5 footage, right? And it starts off at like, what was it? It starts off at like 720p at 60 frames a second, right? I'm like, okay, that's cool, right? It's cool. And then it turned into, holy Jesus, this game sucks. Hey, brother, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I was just like, holy Jesus, Batman, this game's getting worse by the moment. And then the worst part about it, right, was that was the CEO came out and said that it's a premium game for premium gamers. That fucking made me laugh so hard. I had never laughed so harder at a tweet than I did with that one. When he fucking said premium gamer. I'm like, what the fuck's a premium gamer? Fucking premium gamer. Fucking premium gamer. I lost it. I couldn't stop laughing. Fucking premium gamer. Can anyone in the comment section explain to me what a premium gamer is? I would love to know what a premium gamer is, because I don't know what a premium gamer is, man. I don't know what a premium gamer is. If you use like AI generation upscaling, right? I was told that it only like slightly helps with like the newer cards. If you have older cards like the 30 and 40 series, apparently the upscaling doesn't help that much. You gotta have like the 50 series for it to really work. I was like, oh. And then the CEO was like, well, when you program your own engine, we'll buy it. What? Wait a minute. What is this? Why do I have to program my own engine? Why can't you just fix the game? Why is it so hard to fucking... How much do you pay these engineers? Can you not pay them overtime to, I don't know, fix the fucking game that people pay $129 fucking dollars for? The base game's like $80. If you want the DLC, it's like $100, and then if you want the extra DLC, it's $120. I'm like, so you're paying anywhere from $80 to $120 for a game that can barely run on newer hardware. This is not like 5 or 6 year old computers that can't really run it. Then I don't understand. Or if it was like a Linux thing, I was like, okay, yeah, I guess it doesn't work well with Wine. You have to use other tools or whatever to get it to run. Okay, well that's shitty, but at least once the game runs on Windows, right? Or if it didn't run underneath macOS or something like that, I'd be like, well, obviously it's a Windows game. It's not going to natively run on Mac. You have to do a bunch of stuff to emulate it to get it to kind of work. But no, this is it's supposed to be running on native software, and it doesn't. What the fuck kind of logic is that? And you want $100 for that? Hell no. Hell no, you're not getting that. Fucking $100. So stupid. It's so stupid. It's so bad. I don't understand, man. I don't get that. Like, I've already talked about it in Epic or Trash, but I just want to rant and rave about that some more. Because I just can't stop laughing at the premium gamers. Fucking premium gamers, man. Doesn't like premium gamers. Not that anybody knows what the fuck a premium gamer is. What's a premium gamer? What's a premium game? That's it. Oh, God. Oh, I was in tears when I heard that one. When I heard that line, fucking premium gamers. Oh, my God. Oh, it's just the funniest damn thing ever. Fucking premium gamers. Oh, good God. Oh. Premium gamers. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Oh. Fucking premium gamers. So, like I was saying before, I'm just saying that I will be back soon. So just keep an eye out on my Kick. I'm still working to see if I can put together some apps and whatnot so I can do some multi-streaming. But in the meantime, I'll just be streaming on Kick because a lot of people have been coming over to Kick and supporting me there. So if you want to support me, consider going there to support me. In the meantime, this was just a quick little stream to let you guys know, hey, I'm moving over to Kick for the most part. And soon I'll be streaming just exclusively over on Kick. Unless I get another deal elsewhere. But in the meantime, just want to say thank you to everybody that showed up to this little stream and let me rant and rave about this fucking lunatic who decided that he wanted to kill his competition and kill innocent people and their families because holy fuckballs, it's insane. Until next time, this is AJ Timms for the Den of Tim signing out. Go follow me on Kick. And thank you to everybody who subscribed to me. Love you. See y'all later.